Hello again after some time. This is going to be a short video going over the most important changes for Blood Decay coming into Midnight. First of all, cooldowns. Rune Tap got removed. I don't think this is going to be a big deal for most players. I'm a bit sad personally as it was a good filler. But with the overall class pruning the Blizzard's doing, I understand why they chose to remove this ability. Lichborn as an ability stays, but we lost the talent which gave it damage reduction. Again, a very understandable decision, mostly because DPS DKs also had this talent. Next, we have the removal of Tombstone and Bondstorm, which also ties into no longer gaining cooldown reduction for our rune weapon. I really like this part of Blood Decay, and honestly, if I could keep one thing, it would be this. It will make it easier to plan around, I guess, as it has a set cooldown now. But losing the ability to have it twice in one big pull thanks to Bonestorm and Tombstone is sad. Also, the on-demand runing power gained from pressing Tombstone was great. In addition, Dancing Rune Weapon got nerfed to now only give us only 20% parry. Abomination Limb is back, but don't get too excited. It's the A-bomb limb. We already have home meme kind of ability. It no longer deals damage and no longer gives you bone shield stacks. It's just grips, but we love grips, so still nice to have. It is currently a choice node between A-bomb limb and Gorfin's grasp, so it will honestly really come to personal preference, but in my opinion, I think A-bomb limb is slightly stronger. Now on to talent changes. I've already covered some of the changes that tied into our cooldowns, but there is more. So here are the most noteworthy talent changes. Shattering bonus gone. Very sad to see this go, as this dealt a reasonable damage which helped to keep aggro on mobs, especially at the start of the pull. There is a new talent that reflects some damage to the attacker, but that one has an internal cooldown and it only hits the attacking mob, so it won't really do that much. We are finally getting Deathstrike Cleave. We've had this as a part of one of our tier set in the War Within, and now it's becoming a talent. Good stuff. Blood Mist is back. Well, sort of. It is tied to our rune weapon cast and doesn't deal crazy damage. It also gives us 5% extra parry, but as of right now it doesn't look like we will be taking this talent in its current state, probably only in some kind of max damage talent build. Hero talents. Deathbringer now gets 1 charge of Exterminate when casting rune weapon. Honestly, I don't really like them pairing abilities to rune weapon cast. It makes it more simple, I get that, but also makes the other abilities less interesting. Also, gotta remember here, we are losing the tier set bonus that gave us 2 exterminate charges when pressing Reaper's Mark, so Deathbringer might feel a bit clunky at the start. Sand Lane is getting Desecrate, which gives you a chance to make your place D&D explode and deal its whole damage over time instantly and still grant you the full duration of D&D buff. This D&D buff does not count as a place D&D, so your Crimson Scourge can proc, giving you charge of D&D back, and most importantly, granting you a Visceral Strength, which gives us main stat. And honestly, this procs a lot in Mythic Plus, so you pretty much have this up all the time when fighting trash. Love this talent, well done Blizzard. Now, the new big thing, the Midnight Special, Apex talents. First talent gives us Empowered Hurt Strikes that cost no runes. They proc off of parries with the rune weapon. This gives us quite a lot of free runic power. Next talent is just an extra damage and damage reduction for each rune weapon active. The Capstone Apex talent gives us a chance per rune spent to spawn 1 rune weapon for 6 seconds. It's not too crazy after the parry chance nerfs, but it's still very good and we will definitely be picking that. It works with the previous Apex talents, so when you proc rune weapon, you will be getting the free heart strikes and extra damage and damage reduction. It's important to note here that for Sand Lane you're not getting guaranteed vampiric strikes with the procced rune weapons, which I would really like if that was the case. Even for Deathbringer, if it gave us a charge of Exterminate every time it procs, that would be amazing. I don't think it would be too strong, but it would definitely be more fun. And yeah, this pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for watching. I'm very excited for Midnight. Are you? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the group finder, Never Getting Picked.